After last year's record gun violence, Portland City Council did not give money to the police bureau and instead pushed to find solutions in other ways. They divvied up $4 million in grants to several community-based organizations, all to help prevent gun violence in the first place.
So we wanted to know what that work looks like now in the real world. We sent Elise Haas to follow one of the recipients, the Immigrant and Refugee Community Organization, and you have a story that you're sharing only here on Coin 6. Elise.
Yes, Jeff. So the Immigrant and Refugee Community Organization also goes by IRCO for short. And I got to see firsthand how their mentors are molding lives.
I grew up in the Kelly area, and you know, Kelly area there's a lot of gun violence.
Siat Muhammad is a mentor with the Immigrant and Refugee Community Organization in Portland. He spends his days and nights out on the streets finding kids to connect with.
Mainly African immigrant kids that need to be stay out of trouble.
Wait for it.
Siat organizes open gyms, coaching these students in sports while also keeping kids engaged in their education.
It helps very much, because my parents can't help with that because my mom's African. She can't help with my homework and stuff like that. But with IRCO, I get the help I need, get on track. They help me play basketball.
It's these positive role models who are creating a sense of belonging for kids who otherwise feel like outcasts.
You remember doing this back in the island?
Yeah.
Mele Kavapalu is also a mentor, serving as a Pacific Islander outreach worker for IRCO.
Just being a presence in the room, talking about stories back at home, the food that we eat, the community that we had back at home.
By visiting the schools in Portland, she's built relationships with students like Melatai Talanoa.
I go to Franklin High School, and I moved to the state in 2015. I was born and raised in Tonga in a small island called Hapai.
Coming here, the culture shock was tough, she says, but having someone to relate to makes all the difference.
I look up to her as a teacher, and she's my mentor for school, and because school has been a really hard time for assignment and stuff, but she's there to help you through it.
Being bilingual, Mele also translates to parents what's going on with their kids' schooling.
The life in the islands is different. It's a new world over here, and so we just try to be that support to these families to navigate here in America.
By helping their native people, the mentors say, they're helping the greater Portland area too. And it's clear to me that investments in violence prevention programs like this are underway and working by employing people who have the same lived experience and similar cultural backgrounds. They're reaching these kids and then being able to lead them on a better path in life. If you'd like to donate to IRCO, I have included a link to do that in my article at coin.com. Live in Southeast Portland, Elise Haas, Coin 6 News.